What up, everyone? Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando for Thursday, June 13th, 2024, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Amazon is giving a glimpse of the new film Space Cadet. Prime Video shared a trailer for the movie Thursday featuring Emma Roberts. Space Cadet is a comedy written and directed by Liz W. Garcia. Roberts plays Tiffany Rex Simpson, a Florida party girl who joins a NASA astronaut-training program after a friend played by Poppy Liu doctors her application. The official description reads, "In over her head, can this Florida girl get through training and into the cosmos before she blows her cover?" Gabrielle Union also stars. Space Cadet premieres July 4th on Prime Video. Roberts, the actress and the niece of Julia Roberts, is known for starring on Scream Queens and American Horror Story. Her most recent film credits include Madam Web. Producers announced in a press release Wednesday that Cameron Van Hoy will direct The Prince, a new film written by David Mamet. The cast includes Scott Hayes, Nicolas Cage, J.K. Simmons, Giancarlo Esposito, and Andy Garcia. The plot was not included in the press release. Van Hoy made his feature directing debut in 2021's Flinch after directing 3 shorts. Van Hoy wrote Flinch himself. Hayes is also producing alongside Sean Wolfington, Joe Henriquez, and Elijah Skarke, with John Devaney, CJ Caravan, and Jose Luis Zapata serving as executive producers. Hales appeared in this summer's Horizon, an American Saga. He recently starred in The Sound of Freedom and Jurassic World Dominion. Cage will next be seen in the horror film Longlegs, out in July. Cage has also signed on to a live-action Spider-Man noir series based on his Spider-Verse animated character for MGM+. Mamet wrote plays Glengarry Glen Ross, which he adapted into a film, and Sexual Perversity in Chicago, which was twice adapted into films called About Last Night. Mamet's original films include Heist, Spartan, and Red Belt. Prime Video released the trailer for My Spy, The Eternal City on Wednesday. The sequel premieres July 18th on the streaming service. In My Spy, CIA agent JJ, played by Dave Bautista, went undercover, taking care of Sophie, played by Chloe Coleman, to get closer to her family. The Eternal City picks up 3 years later. JJ has been working at the CIA's Langley office. The agency sent him back into the field as a chaperone on Sophie's class trip to Italy. My Spy was scheduled for theatrical release in 2020 from STX. STX sold the film to Prime Video when movie theaters were shut down due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Kang Jeon and Kristen Schaal reprised their roles, with Craig Robinson, Anna Faris, and Fulef Borg joining the cast. Pete Siegel returns to direct and co-write with Eric and John Hober. Max renewed Game of Thrones prequel House of the Dragon for a 3rd season. Thursday, Season 2 premieres Sunday. The show depicts the House Targaryen nearly 2 centuries before Daenerys took over. Emma Darcy and Matt Smith play Queen Rhaenyra and Prince Damon, respectively. UPI reviewed the first season positively for its further exploration of the Game of Thrones world and politics. Season 1 ended with the Targaryens contemplating a dragon war against the Hightowers, who usurped control against the late King Viserys, played by Paddy Considine's final wishes. Another Game of Thrones spin-off, A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, The Hedge King, is also in the works. A spin-off follows Jon Snow, has stalled, and another prequel did not move past a pilot. Olivia Cook, Ray Ifans, Steve Toussaint, Eve Bess, Fabian Frankel, Matthew Needleham, Sonaya Mizuno, Tom Glynn Carney, Ewan Mitchell, Harry Collette, Bethany Antonia, Phoebe Campbell, Phoebe Sabin, and Jefferson Hall also star. Author George R. R. Martin is the executive producer. His Fire and Blood inspired the series. Ryan Condal is co-creator, showrunner, and executive producer. Sarah Hess, Alan Taylor, Melissa Bernstein, Kevin Delanoy, Lonnie Peristeri, and Vince Geraldis also executive produce. New episodes of House of the Dragon stream Sunday at 9 p.m. John Cena has been announced as this year's Shark Week host. Discovery Channel said in a press release Thursday that Cena, the actor and WWE star, will host the 36th Shark Week, a week-long programming block celebrating sharks. Cena said in a statement, "I usually do Shark Week from my couch with lots of snacks, but this year I'm beyond excited to host this week's dedicated to the endlessly fascinating action heroes of the ocean. It's a wild week of shocking new footage, new discoveries, and lots of teeth. This year's Shark Week will feature 21 hours of new programming, including a new chapter of Belly of the Beast, Monster Hammerheads, Species X, and the Great White Serial Killer, Sea of Blood." Cena will host, preview top moments each night, and interview fan-favorite shark experts. Shark Week kicks off July 7th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Discovery Channel. Warner Brothers Discovery Channel, including Food Network, HGTV, ID, TBS, TNT, TCM, TLC, CNN, and Max, will also air Shark Week-inspired content. Apple TV Plus is teasing the new film, The Instigators. The streaming service shared a trailer for the movie Thursday featuring Matt Damon, Casey Affleck. The Instigators is an action comedy written by Affleck and Chuck McLean and directed by Doug Liman. Damon previously collaborated with Lyman on his 2002 film The Bourne Identity. The film hails from Artist Equity, Studio 8, and The Walsh Company, with Damon, Ben Affleck, Jeb Robinoff, John Graham, and Kevin J. Walsh and Allison Winter as producers. The Instigators follows Rory, played by Damon, and Kobe, played by Affleck, a desperate father and ex-con who reluctantly team up to rob a corrupt politician. When the heist goes wrong, the pairs are engulfed in chaos, pursued by police, backward bureaucrats, and vengeful crime bosses. The official description reads, completely out of their depth, they convince Roy's therapist, played by Hong Chau, to join their riotous getaway through the city, where they must put aside their differences and work together to evade capture or worse. The cast also includes Michael Stromberg, Paul Walter Hauser, Ving Rhames, Alfred Molina, Toby Jones, Jack Harlow, and Ron Perlman. The Instigators will open in selected theaters August 2nd and premiere August 9th on Apple TV+. Alex Collective and Hulu released the trailer for Season 2 of Unprisoned on Wednesday. The series returns July 17th. In Unprisoned, Paige, played by Kerry Washington, welcomes her father, Edwin, played by Delroy Lindo, home after a prison sentence. The family struggles to adjust to having Edwin back in their lives, and Edwin struggles to readjust to society and family life. The Season 2 trailer shows the family attend therapy with Murphy, played by John Stamos. Paige continues to have surreal visions about her chaotic life. Phalia Recanton Havana, Marquel Richardson, Jordan McIntosh, and Ji Young Han return. Additional guest stars include returning Brenda Song and newcomers Brandy Evans, Oliver Hudson, and Jamie Chung. Washington, who also is executive producer, told UPI last year it was important for her to depict what happens after a prison sentence. Washington will next join the ensemble of the third Knives Out movie. Netflix released a trailer Wednesday for Zack Snyder's animated series Twilight of the Gods. The show premieres September 19th. Snyder's take on the Norse mythology employs his trademark slow-motion battles like in 300 and plenty of animated blood. The series will see Sigrid, voiced by Sylvia Hooks, rescue Leif, played by Stuart Martin, in battle, and Thor, played by Pilu Asbeck, attack on the couple's wedding night. Other Norse characters involved include Loki, played by Patterson Joseph, and Odin, played by John Noble. Marvel's Thor comic books are also inspired by Norse mythology. Chris Hemsworth plays Thor in the live-action movie with Tom Hiddleston as Loki and Anthony Hopkins as Odin. Twilight of the Gods is co-created by Snyder, Jake Olivia, and Eric Carrasco, with Snyder, Olivia, Deborah Snyder, and Wesley Kohler as executive producer. Exelum Animation handled the animation. The voice cast includes Raul Colhi, Jamie Clayton, Brigitte Hoynd Sorensen, Christoph Hujuvu, Thea Sophie, Loch Ness, and Peter Stormare. The first episode and the season finale are directed by Snyder. Other episodes are directed by Olivia, Andrew Tamandi, Tim Dever, and Dave Hartman. Snyder first worked with Netflix on his 2021 film Army of the Dead, which spawned a shared universe of zombie apocalypse films. His movie Rebel Moon Part 2 premiered in April, with a director's cut of both parts to start streaming August 2nd. Snyder's other animated projects include 2010's featured film The Legend of the Guardians, The Owls of Ga'Hoole. Grey's Anatomy alum Sara Ramirez is officially heading for divorce. Entertainment Tonight reported Wednesday that Ramirez has found divorce from her husband, Ryan DeBolt, this week. Ramirez cited irreconcilable differences for the split and listed their date of separation as January 2018. The news comes nearly 3 years after Ramirez announced their split from DeBolt in a since-delete Instagram posts. The actress said at the time, Ryan and I are no longer together. We remain loving and supportive of how we are choosing to forge our new individual paths. People confirmed Wednesday that Ramirez had filed for divorce. Ramirez and DeBolt married in July 2012 during Ramirez's run as Dr. Kaylee Torres on Grey's Anatomy. Ramirez has since played Kate Sandoval on Madam Secretary and Shay Diaz in And Just Like That. Reports surfaced in February that Ramirez won't return for And Just Like That Season 3. And finally, despite sweltering temperatures Thursday, the area around the Seoul sports complex in southern Seoul transformed into a vibrant sea of purple as fans gathered to celebrate the 11th anniversary of the K-pop megastars BTS. Hours before the 2024 Festa and an annual event hosted by BTS's agency Big Hit Music, throngs of fans crowded a subway exit leading to the complex, demonstrating the band's immense popularity. The diverse crowd included fans conversing in Korean, Japanese, English, and French. The K-pop Setupit, which debuted in June 13th, 2013, has celebrated its anniversary every year with the BTS Festa Festival for fans. This year's event was especially special to fans as Jin, the oldest member of BTS, joined the celebration fresh from completing his mandatory military service Wednesday. His presence heightened the excitement among fans who are eagerly waiting the reunion of the full group in 2025 when all members will have completed their military service. In South Korea, all able-bodied men are required to serve at least 18 months in the military. Jin is scheduled to give out hugs to 1,000 fans who won a raffle ticket event Friday afternoon. Later hold a meet and greet that will also be live-streamed on Weverse. Dora, a 34-year-old army from France who visited the ground event with two friends, said, "We were very excited that Jin is back. It's been a year and a half and we miss him very much. It feels like the beginning of them coming back together, even if there's still a long way to go." Beyond the main events, the complex offers various fan engagement activities such as a capsule toy machine dispensing BTS song lyrics, an upcycling booth using plastic bottle caps, and a space for fans to create and display diary entries. Merchandise is stalled selling commemorative keychains, T-shirts, hoodies, and also drew large crowds. A giant electronic display at the venue front comforted fans with handwritten letters from BTS members currently serving in the military. South Korean fan who requested the alias Donna Kim says the weather is hot, but it's okay because it's fun. She waited in line to pick up merchandise items she had ordered online. She said that she took leave from work to attend the festival and planned to stay until night for Jin's fan meeting event. Excited about having a lottery spot. She says, "One of my friends even was picked for the hugging event. How lucky she is. Another year will pass soon. I love BTS." Rachel Moon, the American working in South Korea as a math teacher, enjoyed interactive activities like throwing plastic balls at her visiting mother in a photo zone. She says it is excited that Jin did well in his military service and finished up She said, it's exciting that Jin did well in his military service and finished it up, and I think next year for Festa, almost all of them will be finished with their military service. She advised BTS to enjoy their prime time without worries. She added, congratulations on 11 years. 11 is a great prime number. You're in your prime. Enjoy. And that is your entertainment report for Thursday, June 13th, 2024. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.